This is a fan perspective of Gatecreeper's brand new album, Dark Superstition. Yeah, absolutely have to talk about this album because, well, yeah, death metal, my favorite genre in metal, and a band that I've seen previously live back in 2017. Honestly, been a fan of Gatecreeper for a very long time, and this album is quite different than what they were doing before. It has a lot more melodic tendencies to it. And yeah, I like to see it. And mix it with what I'm going to talk about, and just makes it a whole lot better. Honestly, Dark Superstitions is the third studio album from underground death metal band Gatecreeper. I say underground because, well, I hardly ever hear anybody talk about them when they're talking about death metal. It's kind of one of those bands that I never really hear too much about when people talk about death metal, but they are, in my opinion, one of the best death metal bands out there right now. And this is a very strong album, and in my opinion, the premiere album released on the 17th of May. It was released on the 17th of May with a big lineup of other albums that came out that day, but this is probably the premiere album that, the big one. The big album that came out that day was this one. The biggest thing I like, and probably mentioned many times in this video, is the bad as fuck wonderful guitar tone that's on this album and drives the songs. Honestly, fucking awesome. It has that chainsaw overbearing style to it that just makes death metal a whole lot better. Mix it with the mellow style they got on here a little bit in some places. That guitar tone definitely makes this album sound really fucking good with that melodic thing that they got going on with this. A few solos on this album are The few solos on this album are absolute fucking masterpieces, with the in the back and quiet, eerie guitar shredding away, sounding quite slow, but actually being fast. We all know that illusion if we've ever listened to Leprosy by Death, the album by death metal pioneers Death. It has that type of thing going on with the solos, with it more being sounds quite slow and in the background of the fucking album, but instead it's actually quite fast. And it's just this weird illusion that somehow they can produce with whatever tuning they're using. And it's just fucking awesome, honestly. Actually fast, and also squealing on top of that. They have that type of eerie type squealing guitar in the background of the fucking solos on this album, and I just love that. The drums create a great groove and mellow rhythms on this album, and also drives the riffs, mixing with that chainsaw guitar. Mixing with the chainsaw guitars quite well. The vocal style on this album also fits with the sound of the guitars and truly makes for a great album with everything on point, especially the higher vocals. Oh my gosh. The higher vocals on this fucking record, not the really gruff stuff that you would normally hear from this style of death metal. They have almost how to explain it, not as high pitched as a Cradle of Filth type thing, but quite similar. It has something along the lines of that, and you will hear that on which song? A Chilling Aura is one of the songs that you'll hear that on, and fucking awesome as well. The Chilling Aura, absolutely an awesome song. Standouts, as you know, Chilling Aura is going to be one of the standouts. Oblivion, the overbearing guitar tone hits you right away from the song, with the tone highlighting the riffs in a big way by making them pop out with force. Absolutely, very much a forceful song to start out. Just boom. This boom just hits you right away, and it's masterpiece of chaos from the opening second. The song's like a treat, and you know something big is coming for this one. The way the drums hit here is ear candy, mixed with the masterful riffs highlighted by the tone, is just a flavorful experience. Squealing guitars are also present on here and are honestly fucking awesome here. Best song on the album is Masterpiece of Chaos. My honest opinion, Masterpiece of Chaos is the biggest song from this album and one of the best songs from this year so far. A Chilling Aura, mentioned before, another riff-driven, hard-hitting song that starts mellow and then hits on the attack. The vocal shine here as the highs have a shocking pitch. Honestly, it just amazed me. The first time I heard this song, the highs that was on this album and the highs that were on this song just just absolutely shocked me when I listened to it. It was like, yeah. Caught in the Trends, absolute fucking rager with tremendous headbanger riffs that pound away. The chainsaw-esque guitar tone makes it all the heavier and all the better and hit harder. Just honestly fucking, I can't, yeah. Mistaken for Death, that jumping riff that starts this one is fucking awesome. And then the squealing starts as the juicy death metal solo kicks in and kicks it up to a whole nother level. The best solo on this album is on Mistaken for Death, and it has all that stuff that I mentioned before with the squealy guitars and the fucking slow but fast thing. And yeah, this album it didn't surprise me because I fucking loved Gatecreeper forever, but yeah, the style on this album quite surprised me. But yeah, I'm quite a fan of Melodeath too. So if this is, it has a lot of that tendency to it. But yeah, fucking awesome record. I loved it, and yeah. That's all I got. Hope everyone liked it, and I will see everyone whenever I decide to upload again, which will be in the near future, because, yeah, I got a lot to get through. I got a lot of good albums that have come out in the past and just haven't been able to get to because of responsibilities, of course. But, till next time, I will see everyone later, and, yeah.